right, good early morning, people, on Wednesday, April 30. Back at you with Group C declarations led by the anchor Coney. All right, so 4:30 is the declaration for these guys, and then 5-1 is ex-dividend. So if you're gonna buy and you want to get these dividends, like I may buy some more Coney today, um, just giving you a heads up, right? I think price and what it's paying is pretty good. So I want to own some while it's down here low and Bitcoin hasn't broken to new highs, which hopefully later this year it does. So 65.10 for Coney. Yield 102.83. Now the price is 823. What I've been doing, this is nothing new. I just didn't do it every single month. But we have back here in March, then you see the price in 4-1, and now here the price on yesterday's close on 429. It's always the day before declaration that I compare these. And by doing red and green, all I'm doing is signaling, did we go up or go down? Well, look, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of all of these, although this one couldn't go up or down because there was no last month payment. I guess we could have said, what was it at last week? Since this is a weekly pair on the semiconductors, but I'll figure out if I want to do that part or not. So anyway, Coney had a nice. Coney was the top yielding at 102. So 65.10. Look where it was last month, right? So that's a 50% increase in the payout. Now, and we were 979 2 months ago. Last month when it paid, and here it paid $1.04. Or no, I take it back. This 979 paid 59.90. Okay. And then the 4381 is for the 777 number back in early April. So this is nice to see this paying a little more. Fiat did, percentage yield wise, paid 56.18. I got to check some of these other ones, guys. I apologize because I think the yields need to show the 52. Yeah, starting here, these guys aren't monthly. I color code them over there. That's still a monthly. And then all of these down are 52 payments because they're weekly payers. So I can just drag this all down. Okay. Sorry about that. Just a lot of little nuances. Um, So here we go. Coney 65.10, the big leader. Fiat, not a bad yield, right? But now you got an inverse on NVIDIA. But this bounce is maybe long in the tooth now for the Nasdaq and S&P. I'm not sure yet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been behaving better. A lot of times it's a risk on, so it does what the techs do. But I think it's starting to be a safe haven. So I'm really hoping we get above the 96 level on Bitcoin. But I'm not going so far to own Misty yet because I want to know when it's breaking out. But I like Coney down here of these. Again, I don't own many funds. I own some GDXY. I own some Coney. I own Pulte just from an income perspective because I love the company, but I do a lot better on just owning Palantir stock and some of the 2X guys when it starts to run. Microsoft, it had a good payment, 52.55, right? So this one, Fiat was down because Fiat was doing good when the bear market was growling, right? But it's still a decent payout on a stock that's at 727. But see, it's going down. Look at the previous month, it was 940. All right, so AMD, it goes. You have to go back 3 months before we're here on May's. should do it across the board like this, right? And then these are April's. Whoops. Oh, that's all I had to do. No wonder that was showing. I didn't even realize that was the way it was. All right, guys. So yeah, you got May, April across the top, and you have your payments back over here on what the price was, right? February, March, April. All right, what else? Net AMD, I talked Netflix. 92 versus 60, that's positive. 33 versus 27, 52 versus, the only one down so far is the inverse out of all these. It continues. ABNY paid 60 cents last month, 36. So when these stocks are rebounding, they're building back, right? It's always better to be going up. Sometimes volatility within the week, just big swings will do it, but when they're going down, you're never going to pay as much, right? And so with Nestle paying, same as this one paid 50% more, 43 to 65, and you had that same 50% improvement on even more on PayPal. Ulti is always in this game of 9 cents. It always comes out to, four of those. So it's not bad. It's just, it is just declining though. I would love to see it go up, but you got a 659 to say everybody, oh yeah, the yield's so high. Yeah, but look at it. It's like a rocket ship on the nav down. I just don't own it anymore. YMAX and YMAG, again, you understand on YMAG, it's really what happened on the previous payout on that they collected the money and then they have it to pay. So that one varies. YMAX is doing better because there's so many options. These aren't bad. The Russell, Lethargy with AI and crypto, Caputi, these are about normal for them. 33 versus 26, 31 versus 27, 29 versus 26, and 47 versus 41. Uh, and 46. So everybody got a bigger payment. And for the semis, that's really its first payment. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. I don't want to belabor this too much. Um, but I think this is a harbinger of, I don't know how long this is going to go. We got Group D with NVIDIA, I think, for next week. I've got, for those of you that are watching me that didn't watch my earlier video on Roundhill, I got a lot of stuff coming out on the miners. I built a almost 800 entries now database on precious metals miners across silver, uranium, gold, copper. There's a lot in there, and I run all kinds of filters across royalty, across the big majors that produce, millions of ounces of gold and sell it, and silver and so forth, and copper. And then I've also talk all the way down to the explorers. So I'm going to be doing a lot of videos around that sector because that sector is going to do very, very, very well over the next few years. All right, guys, that's what I got for you again. Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation, YIELDmax Group C. Buy today, 4:30. If you want any of these or you don't own enough, ex-dividend is Thursday 5/1 and will be paid on 5/2. All right, guys, bye for now.